Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.
Our phone number is 877-937-1047. You call us anytime, especially right now because we're going to get into like little things that annoy you. Because let me tell you what happened. I don't know if your house is like mine. I feel that a lot of people have this, but we have like a cup with a bunch of pens in it. You know what I'm talking about?
We've got a drawer with a bunch of pens.
We have a drawer and a cup. My wife has a desk outside the kitchen. It's got all these pens in it. And I got up this morning. I went to bed pretty early last night. When I got up this morning, my wife had written a little note by my wallet that said, "I love you."
That's sweet.
I know. So I went to grab a pen and write on the note, "I love you more," and put it on the thing. Couldn't find a pen. There's a whole thing. No pens work. I grab a pen. I write, "Love you more," rips a hole in the piece of paper. Then I grab another pen. And so I throw that pen away. And I'm like, why do we have all these? Like, I got so frustrated for like a second, but I had to move on. But I went through 5 pens. And then I went and I found a what are these markers that we have? The markers?
Sharpie?
The Sharpie. No, the ones you like to smell. I found a Sharpie, and then I wrote, "Love you more," but it's all torn up because I want to be on the same piece of paper. And then that was it, but I was just annoyed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Things get very annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I know personally that, like, missing socks just happen in the dryer. Like, I don't know where they go, but that's just a normal thing we all know. And I'm convinced now that whatever little gremlin takes the socks out of the dryer also takes chargers. Like, where do all the chargers go? I know, like, my kids are like, "I need to go charge my Switch, but I don't have a charger." I'm like, "I've given you 17 chargers. Where did you put it?" "I don't know." If you just leave it plugged in and then you plug your charger in the same spot every time, they'll always be there. "I know, but I don't know where it is." I'm like, "Well, we're out." Like, they're gone. The gremlins have taken them. And that's annoying.
It is 877-937-1047. Let's hear about the little things that annoy you. Peyton, Rich, you guys have any?
Yeah, I was thinking about things that go missing. Scissors are always missing. Where are the scissors? They were right here. They were right here. I put them there. They're always gone. The scissors are always gone. And the other thing I don't like is auto ship that is not Amazon. Amazon, you can stop. But the other auto ships from actual websites, they don't accept the password that you created to set up the auto ship. I know their trick.
Forgetting your password is really annoying.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Then you go to change it, and then they won't let you change it to the password that you want to change it to because you've already used that one.
Right, and it was the most recent one that you already used. That's the worst.
I'm on to you, auto ship.
For me, it's like I spend all this money on storage on my phone, and for some reason, I never have storage on my phone. Like, that makes me so mad.
I hate paying for storage.
Me too.
Like, just let us store things.
I know. Like, I feel like Apple, like, it's like $30 a month for me on storage, and I still can't take a picture. So annoying.
You know what annoys me too? And I know it annoys my wife. And, you know, my wife is one of the nicest people in the world. And just like she said something yesterday that I was so not out of character, but I understand. Like, you know, we were on Southwest. We're flying yesterday. And the people, they do that pre-boarding. And when I sat down next to her, she goes, "I don't want to judge, but the pre-boarding people seem to be full of it." Do you know what I mean? They get on the plane, they're so totally fine.
Yeah.
Why are you pre-boarding?
It's a good
Like,
point.
why are you pre-boarding? You seem are you pre-boarding because you got a C group?
I don't believe you're a Sapphire member or whatever that is.
They do that on Southwest?
Oh no, that's another one. I think Delta has like all the different like how do I know what a Sapphire and a Diamond and a tourmaline order is? I don't know. They got all these different. They don't say first class. They say if you're a platinum or a tourmaline member. I'm like, what the hell? Like, how do I know what I am?
I think the pre-boarders are full of it.
Yeah.
Shalina,
Yes.
what's something that annoys you?
Oh my gosh, it will trigger me and set me off for the rest of the day. If you leave 2 crackers in a box, or if you leave a tablespoon of milk in the jug, just throw it out. What are you going to do with a tablespoon of milk? Like, for real, like, who does that? Like,
I'm like so with you. My kids will put an empty box back on the shelf. So you go to get the Oreos out, and it's like light as a feather. You open up, none are in there. You could throw it away. You could just throw it away. Then we know there's no more left.
Yes. Yes. Just put it out.
Yeah.
Just throw it out.
I'm
Thanks,
with you.
Shalina. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Bye.
877-937-1047. Just reminds me of my wife. She came home. She was gone for a week. And then my son was in town, was in California playing basketball. So she was there with him for a week. And then she came home for a day. And then we went back because he had another game on Saturday, right? But when she came home, so she's gone for a week. She comes home. And there's the dogs at the babysitter. We don't have the dogs. And there's a bag of dog poop that apparently she picked up and put on a driveway, far away up on the driveway. And she gets out of the car and she's like, "Is that dog poop right there?" I'm like, "Okay, I don't know." I go, "Looks like it." She goes, "Yeah, I put that bag there." And nobody put it in the trash. Nobody. And I was like, "I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't pay attention." She's like, "Nobody put it in the trash." Then she comes in the house and he starts complaining about, now I had the house clean before she came home, right?
Yeah, you're smart. You know how to do that.
And then my son Dutch went and got her a green tea and got her some flowers. And she came home and starts complaining about something else. I was like, "Hey, what about the green tea and the flowers?" "Yeah, those are nice. But not one of you could have put away the dog poop, throw away the dog poop?" Like, unbelievable. By the way, speaking of this trip to LA, I got to tell you a couple things about this trip to Long Beach, which, by the way, if you ever get a chance to go and you're looking, you don't want to avoid the LAX airport, the Long Beach airport is fantastic.
I've never flown in there.
It's so small and perfect and just beautiful and clean. In fact, they have ads all over. I guess they were voted the world's coolest airport. Like, I don't know if temperature, but I think cool for like, this is a great airport.
That's a good title.
Yeah. When we were leaving, you know how like Kyle, you're wearing a sweatshirt right now that says coffee on it, right? And you have a couple other shirts that say certain logos on it. They're kind of cool. Like the White Fox one you were wearing the other day, it said White Fox. So I was at the airport waiting to get on the plane, and I see this girl and this woman, and she's got a sweatshirt that says book club on it. And my wife reads all the time, and you got Valentine's Day coming up, so I was like, I wonder if I could find that sweatshirt, right? That's kind of cool. I wonder if it's a logo, like a brand. So I type in, while I'm waiting in line, I was seaboard group. I type in book club sweatshirts, and they all pop up, but there's no like brand. And then another woman turns around, and she's got book club on her sweatshirt too. And I'm like, this must be a popular brand. How can I not? I got to find this brand and get it for my wife because she reads all the time. So I can't find it. And then at Long Beach Airport, you have to board the plane from outside and you walk up a huge ramp. So this girl's walking up the ramp. I see book club. Then I see the girl behind her. It says book club. Then the girl behind her says book club. Like, these girls, what are the chances that all these girls like this brand? Then I realized, I felt that it was like a girl's weekend and they were all in a book club. Like they did what you do, you make shirts and stuff.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God. And then I told my wife, did you see that? I was going to get you, for Valentine's Day, I was going to get you that sweatshirt. But apparently, and she goes, I wonder what book club they're in. I wonder if I can join the book club. I wonder if they're flying home. I wonder if they live here in this part of I go, I don't know. Anyway, Bonnie, what's something small that's annoying?
Hey, good morning. So I've got one of those no soliciting signs over my doorbell camera, and my system will ping when it says that somebody's at the door, and I can tell that they're literally standing there reading the no soliciting sign, and then they ring the doorbell anyway.
Yep.
And I'm like, seriously? And so I'll go to the door and I'll be like, hi, did you see my sign? No. And I'm like, really? Because I just saw you reading it for like the last minute.
You can see their eyes moving across the no soliciting, so you know they know.
Yeah.
Don't you just get annoyed by anybody that knocks on your door?
Kind of.
Yeah, well, I've got 3 dogs, and I'm like, okay, seriously, come on, and then they just walk away. I'm like, okay, bye, have a nice day. So.
Oh, my God. I understand your pain. Thanks, Bonnie.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
You too. Hi, Anna. What's the little thing that's annoying?
Why do they make you show up 15 minutes early to the doctor to fill out a packet of all your ailments, and then you get back there and they say, what's wrong?
You're right.
And you're like, just look at my paper. I filled it out. I showed up. That's what's wrong. Look at the packet that I filled out. Can't stand it.
Thanks, Anna. Have a great day.
I had a little thing that annoyed me this weekend that kind of drove me up a wall, but It was whatever. I made a reservation for dinner, and then I didn't get sat for 10 minutes after my reservation. I'm like, why did I make the reservation? And then we went to a teppanyaki table, and then we got sat right in the middle of 2 different parties because we were 10 minutes late for our reservation, but it wasn't even our fault for the reservation. Oh, it was so annoying. I was so mad.
Oh, so you guys are in the middle of 2 different parties.
And it was so awkward. It was so awkward. We have like 2 people next to us that we don't know, and it's already awkward sitting at a teppanyaki table with people you don't know. And I was like, I feel like the people at the 2 with 2 people should go be tucked away in the corner, but they put us in the middle, and then we got there on time for our reservation, and then we were still sat late.
Yeah.
Is teppanyaki where you sit there and they dance for you, tap dance while you're eating?
No, John Jay.
Because you're making fun of how she says it.
I can't talk. I have a lip flip. That's my problem right now.
Teppanyaki, you sit down.
I'm really struggling right now.
Someone to tap shoes right from you.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
I go to that show. That sounds fun.
You want chicken?
Cut me some slack. You know what I'm going
Click,
through
click,
over
click,
here.
click, click, click.
No, I do think they need like tiny teppanyaki tables.
I
like
agree.
smaller
Well, you
ones
can
for like
sit
two
over in the corner, right? You at that
Yeah,
place.
but not at teppanyaki. You don't get the whole show.
It's not
Oh,
the same.
teppanyaki.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
not tappanyaki.
Sorry.
877-937-1047. More of your calls after Baby Bash. John, Jane, Rich. John, Jane, Rich. Kyle's talking about how chargers go missing in her house and it's annoying. I was getting into trying to pens in my house, run out, don't have any ink. It's annoying. 877-937-1047. What are some tiny little things? Just annoying. Jenny, hi.
Oh, I hate when you're driving in traffic and somebody cuts you off just to put the brakes on. My God. Like, really? Do you really have to do that?
It is
You
really
can't just
annoying.
wait for me to pass?
Yeah, if you're going to speed past me, keep speeding. Don't slow down slower than I'm going.
Go fast.
You know, I made a driving observation over the weekend. I was in Los Angeles and I was trying to merge into a lane and they wouldn't let me. And almost every time that's ever happened to me, it's a guy in a truck.
Ah.
There's
Almost
just
every
an
time.
energy about a guy in a truck on the road. Like, I don't know what it is, but I don't know if I like it.
We let people in.
I don't know. Rich,
You have an
when I
electric
punch a
truck.
It's different.
That's true.
Different energy.
That's true. Fair enough.
Jenny, thank you.
Thank you. You guys have a great day. Love you.
You
Bye.
too. Tony.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, what drives me crazy is maybe having a dinner at a restaurant or something, and the person at the next table starts blowing their nose.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh.
I do that.
Crazy.
My wife's mortified when I do that.
Keep that to yourself or go to the bathroom.
I mean, I do it like at a restaurant that's not a I wouldn't do it at a fancy restaurant or a sit-down restaurant. I think it's okay to blow your nose
Yeah.
in a fast casual restaurant. I think that's fine. But I blew my nose on a frozen yogurt place last night. My wife didn't say anything. I thought she would.
Good. You got away with it.
Now I blow my nose. And I blow my nose, and I'm like looking at her to see. Oh, I guess it was cool to do it here.
Could just go to the bathroom.
Right.
Yeah, but I would get up and walk all the way there. All right. Thanks, Tony.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Teresa, what's something that's annoying?
Is that us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So every time, John Jay, you're annoying. Every time you do second date update or War of the Roses, you get us all psyched for it, and then we'll do it right after this song. Like Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, good.
And he wants me to say it because I said it wrong. I said Hozier, or what did I say? Did I say Hozier or Hoosier? I can't remember. And he started laughing. He's like, I'm not going to correct you. So, but every time, and then my daughter doesn't get to hear the second date update or War of the Roses because you do it after a song every morning.
You're supposed to sit through the song. See, you sit through the song, and then you hear the segment, and then our ratings go up. That's how that works.
We just want to get right to it.
I know.
Yeah, we get that.
I know. Yes, Nick? Wait.
Hey, guys, can you ask Teresa how you pronounce the singer who sings Too Sweet? Because it made me laugh.
Who is it, Teresa?
Hoosier.
She's like, it's always Hoosier. It's always, I have to say less.
He's from Indiana.
Right now.
That's cute.
Oh,
Thanks,
I
Teresa.
bet you Hosier gets that a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Tomorrow we have second date update, and it's going to be a good one.
and then you'll say, right after Sabrina Carpenter.
Well, that's great. The only problem is it's not working because she's not sticking around listening. That's a bummer.
Sorry, Teresa. Please don't leave us.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll specifically say, Teresa, hold on. Teresa, okay? All right.
Right.
Have a great day, Teresa. Thank you.
You too.
Bye. I have to tell you, I had an epiphany over the weekend too, and it sucks because I was going to say Rich is annoying. I had this moment over the weekend where I was so annoyed at Rich because he was so right.
About what?
Lately, you've been right about a lot of stuff, and I'm like, damn you.
About what?
About the backpack that you gave me a long time ago that I hated.
I saw the picture. It's amazing.
I know. You gave me a backpack. Do you remember a long time ago when I hated it? It was
Yeah,
a
it was a
stupid
Toomey backpack.
What a stupid backpack. And
Like
then
an expensive, really nice backpack.
I used it over the weekend. I was like, this is the most awesome backpack.
Especially for traveling.
For
That's
traveling.
what it's for.
I'm like, this is great. Who needs a suitcase? I was like, because I hate carry-on. I thought, there was just a way of carry-on, but it was on my back. And that's what it is. This is really cool. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, how are you?
And who are you, Ashley?
I'm Ashley. I'm just in book club. Saw you at the airport.
You're the book club people?
Oh, my God.
We're the book club people.
So did you hear my story?
No, my sister-in-law just texted me, and another girl just texted me saying that you saw a book club at the airport, or your wife wants a sweatshirt.
No, yeah. Well, I went to. I must have seen you in line, and I saw that you were wearing a sweatshirt that says book club over it, right?
Yep. Was it green?
Yes.
Yes.
And then I saw a few more.
Yep. We're on our book club trip.
What is?
That's fun. Do you read a book and then go to wherever that book was based or something?
Ooh, that's fun.
No, we pick a book each month, and then we just meet monthly at our friend's house. And then after the year of book club, we just decide to go on a trip. So the last 2 years, it's been Newport. And we just go to the beach and we just celebrate our year of books. And
that's cool.
That's
so
hang
fun.
out. Yeah.
My wife,
like your twist, though, Kyle.
my wife
That's
wanted
fun.
to talk to you so badly. You know what's funny is I said that to her. I go, why would they all be here? And then I go, maybe there's a book all about the Long Beach airport.
That is so funny. We'll get her a sweatshirt. We'll make her one.
That's great. Thanks. What's the most recent book you're reading?
We just read. What did we just read? This month was Educated. In January, we always do a biography of somebody, and then from then on, it's usually a romance or a thriller.
Oh, so who are you reading right now?
This month was Educated.
Educate is the name of the book.
memoir.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
And it's about a famous teacher or something?
Yeah. Yep.
You know what? You should do the book then. My wife's reading right now, too. I don't know the name of
What's
it.
she reading?
She's reading a book about somebody on TikTok that has a TikTok account about their grandmother who was in the Holocaust, and it's apparently it's riveting. But and she's
Wow.
I mean, yeah,
well,
I wish I could
she'll just
remember.
have to come to our book club. I mean, we're in Gilbert, so we're a little far from her. But
She'll do anything for reading. Nick, can you get Blake on the phone? Maybe Blake can tell her what the book is that she's reading.
I know. Can we chat?
I told my wife to make a book club TikTok, like a Blake's book club or something like that.
She
Yeah.
should.
Or a
That
bookstagram.
would be so fun.
Have you seen those?
What?
A bookstagram? I've seen a few of those.
Oh, wow. A bookstagram would be cool, too.
That's how I found out about the book I'm reading right now, Ashley, The Fourth Wing. Have you guys done that yet?
We haven't, but everybody has been raving about it.
Yeah, it's good. Now, the third one just came out, I think a week ago.
The third book is called The Fourth Wing?
The Fourth Wing's the first book. Then the second one's called Iron Blood, baby, I think.
Well,
And
they're
then
doing
now
it
the
all
third
wrong.
one just came out.
Oh, yes. Yep. I keep seeing people post about it, but we haven't read it yet.
You will dig it. It's like Hunger Games
Okay,
meets Game of Thrones.
We're going to add it to our list.
Well, Nick's
It's
trying to get my wife online.
John
She's
Jay, one of the girls in our book club noticed you. She was like, "Celebrity sighting, John Jay's here."
C group. Baller.
Ballin'.
I know. We saw you.
Well-
But yeah, no, there was just 13 of us. We just all went.
Yeah.
That's a big group.
All with book club sweatshirts. Is that
Soon
funny?
to be 14 when Blake joins.
Yeah.
I know. We're adding one more.
All right,
One
Ashley.
more.
Well,
That's so funny.
let me see. Nick, she's not picking up? Nick. Is she picking? Blake's not picking up? Oh, okay. Trying to call her. What a bummer. I'd like to know what book she's reading. I'll find out what that book is, and I'll tell you in 5 minutes if you turn on the radio, okay?
Okay. Perfect.
Right. Thank you, Ashley. Thanks for jumping on the air with us.
Thanks,
Have a great day.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
I'm Molly Roberts.
And I'm Drew Goins. Each Friday on Impromptu, we talk through the questions we can't stop thinking about.
Do we need to rethink how much we drink?
Why are companies really asking workers to come back to the office?
Does boycotting a business actually work?
Should we quit social media?
We're here when the news gets personal and the headlines hit home.
Join Molly and me every Friday on Impromptu from Washington Post Opinions.
Find Impromptu wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.